Welcome to the second of the sample exercises for my online course Essences. If you haven't had a chance yet to play with the first one, you can always return to that previous post. The online course plays with 6 fundamental energetic qualities that show up everywhere in our lives. Energetic qualities that shape our body, right down to shaping the different kinds of body tissue. Energetic qualities that shape our actions and the energy with which we go about them. Energetic qualities that show up in our moods and shape our outlook on life. Knowing them intimately through our bodies gives us the possibility of, by simply feeling into the body and into a certain energetic quality there, move them back in the direction of their more harmonious expression and unfoldment. In the last exercise, we played with the energetic quality of simply being, of not having a thing to do, of feeling no rush or urgency of any kind, owning your own space. And in this exercise, we'll play with the quality of landing. So, find a comfortable yet firm place to sit. Take the time to make sure that your feet are at the distance on the floor that suits you now, independently of any previous idea or habit of how you sit or should sit. Just find what suits you in this moment. And as the feet find the distance between them that feels right to you now, it becomes easier for them to also take up all the space on the floor that is fit for them to take up now. Rest your hands palm down on your knees or thighs, and your sit bones and your base are firmly yet gently placed on the chair. Use each exhalation to help you land. Land even more in each of your hands, allowing it to spread with that earthy, expansive quality. And each foot to land, expanding, spreading over the floor. My dear friend and teacher who introduced me to Jin Shin Jyutsu 35 years ago, Eileen Paslov, used to speak of fat feet on the ground. Have fat feet on the ground in this moment. Feeling, here's the sole of my foot, and there is the ground it's resting on. Same for the hands. Here is the palm of my hand, the skin of my hand, and here is the fabric covering the leg it's resting on. And on the chair, here am I, there's the chair. And after a few more conscious exhalations of landing and really spreading with an earthy quality, feeling, here I am, there's the world I'm touching. Gently direct your attention to the feet again and find the strongest point of contact there. Feel where exactly your foot seems to be pushing most firmly against the floor. Or possibly where the floor seems to be pushing back hardest against your foot. When you found the place, turn your sensory curiosity to that place. With eyes closed, that'll be easiest for all of this exercise. Feel into just what that contact feels like. At the point of contact, how is the floor meeting your foot? How is your foot meeting the floor? Without trying to analyze, name, describe, or picture this quality, just feel it. And when you have a clear sense of how it feels, make a conscious decision to surrender the weight, to release the weight to the floor in that place. Immediately observe how that changes the experience you're having. And when you've given yourself the time to take that in, shift to the next strongest point of contact. Same thing there. Allow yourself the time to truly feel just what it's like there. What that contact of floor to foot, foot to floor feels like. Before you then consciously decide to now release the weight to the floor. And each time you do this, you immediately feel how it changes the experience you're having. Go through all the noticeable strong points of contact between your feet and the floor. Each time, feeling what it's like there, then making a decision to release weight. And when you're done with all the noticeable points of contact in your feet, shift the exercise to the sit bones. It may be even clearer there because there's more weight resting on your sit bones right now. Both sides may be even, but they may not be. Feel the strongest point of contact. Feel into it with all your inner senses. And when you have a clear sense of just what it feels like there at the point of contact, make a decision to now release the weight. Turn it over to the floor. As you keep playing with this exercise, which you can actually do lying down and standing up, even walking around perhaps, you'll find out what happens each time that you're not keeping your weight away from the floor, earth, but releasing it. Anytime that you're not keeping at a distance from the world that you're coming up against, but making a conscious decision to engage with it. I don't want to say too much in anticipation about what you may experience, but play with this. Play with this for the whole week until I meet you next Friday with the third and final of the sample exercises.